Welcome back to Buckeye TV. The Ohio State men's soccer team lost their 7th game in a row this weekend 5-0 away at Maryland. The men's team falls to 1-12-2 on the season with 2 games left in the regular season. The Ohio State women's team wrapped up their regular season with a 2-1 win against Wisconsin at home on Sunday and earned the number 3 seed in the Big Ten tournament. They'll be hosting their Big Ten tournament quarterfinal at home this Sunday.
The repeal of DACA that occurred last year affected many dreamers and put fear in their lives. Here's Christian Gonzalez with information.
Daniel Higuera is an arts education major with the dreams of aspiring to be an art teacher. He is one of the many DACA students in the Ohio State University that were affected by the repeal of the Dreamer Act.
The DACA program just gives people opportunities. It doesn't take anything away from anybody else.
The Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals was created to allow immigrants who were brought to the U.S. as children to receive a renewable 2-year period that delayed action of deportation and gave them the opportunity to work in the U.S.
DACA is still like this gray area. You're allowed to be in the country, but you can't really leave because they won't necessarily let you back in. So just having that community to support for the DACA students is a big thing, just knowing that you're there for them.
On September of last year, Jeff Sessions announced the end of the DACA program that was made under the Obama administration in 2010. Dreamers were frightened at the idea of having to go back to a country that they did not grow up in.
The DACA program is there to provide a route for those who don't have any other choice, who came here as a last resort for maybe violence back home, trying to escape a worse life and try and make a better life. That's what the American dream is about. That's why they call them dreamers.
For Buckeye TV, this is Christian Gonzalez. Back to you guys.
Need some tips to stay healthy this flu season? Corey Swissler has the story.
With rapid temperature changes and flu season upon us, students and faculty have been catching colds and other illnesses. Let's see what measures some people are taking to stay healthy this cold and flu season. What are you doing with like the rapid temperature changes? Like how are you dealing with that right now?
Not very well. Just in layers. I've been trying to ride my bike to school. I've had to stop that now. It's just way too cold.
According to uwhealth.org, some ways to stay healthy during cold and flu season are to wash your hands frequently, avoid sharing objects with other people, get enough sleep, eat right, and get regular exercise. What kind of exercise are you doing?
Usually it's just like, I would say weightlifting, like something like bench press and running, jogging. That usually helps.
Getting a flu shot is important to help prevent the spread of the virus. Many businesses such as CVS, Walgreens, Kroger, and Giant Eagle offer flu shots at free or discounted rates.
We take the whole family to the doctor's office every year, so everybody lines up and gets all their shots.
So make sure you're dressing appropriately, eating right, drinking plenty of water, and getting enough exercise to stay healthy this cold and flu season. I'm Corey Swissler, reporting for Buckeye TV.
The controversy around Kavanaugh and his Supreme Court justice position has been a leading story in America and on Ohio State's campus. Here's Taylor Wilkinson with more information.
Brett Kavanaugh, former judge of the United States Court of Appeals, was recently elected to be Associate Justice of the Supreme Court. Prior to being chosen, a former acquaintance in high school accused Kavanaugh of sexual assault. I'm here today to talk to women at Ohio State about their opinions on the matter and whether it affects their voting stance in the upcoming election. Not only is Kavanaugh's new position in the Supreme Court justice system a big conversation right now, it has also led to many arguments, both positive and negative. Being that his position affects almost everyone on the Ohio State campus, many students have created opinions on the matter.
I don't think that it's okay just on the basis that he is accused of sexual assault, and I know a lot of people have been accused of sexual assault and they've been banned, like Bill Cosby, especially he is banned, nobody watches his show, but someone in the political area is accused of sexual assault and nobody really cares.
These ideals are not exclusive to Ohio State students. President Trump and many of his followers have been rooting for Kavanaugh and have supported him publicly.
I feel like there wasn't enough evidence to find him guilty and all of that, so I feel like it's fair as of right now.
In contrast to Trump and other Republicans, many individuals have stapled Kavanaugh as a sexual predator, rapist, and other derogatory labels.
Especially since we have people that are in the highest positions in our country. We have a racist and a rapist.
Kavanaugh has created a large discussion in America on people in power and their willingness to do almost anything to achieve their goals, even if it means diminishing a person's stance and experience with the given person, whether in a positive or negative light. From Buckeye TV, I'm Taylor Wilkinson.
We'll hear about the new Buckeye Pass update that has a lot of OSU students talking.
And later, we'll talk about Nintendo offering Ohio State students a chance to preview the new Super Smash Bros. Game at their tailgate for the game against that team up north.